Y'all rather say
It's time. It's time for Kaz Walker's Ciderville Farm and Home Show. How y'all doing, David?
Hey, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
And that's at the sign of the Shears.
And the name Kaz Walker
And you know that name lives on and on. It's a piece of American history.
lives forever.
It sure does. But right now, get your hands together. We're going to give it to the star of the show, Mr. David West.
whoa, am I a star?
Oh yeah.
I thought this
You're
was
wearing
a
the
star.
hat, aren't
oh,
you?
okay. Okay, I thought you all were stars. We'd like to say welcome to another Saturday night, a big show. We got a barn burner. We're gonna have to get some fire extinguishers. This place is hot tonight, ain't it? We've got Claudia back. Look at all these people here.
Yeah.
We got to call your friends and tell your friends and neighbors. Everybody get on your couch in your easy chairs. People who watch this show together stay together for an hour and a half. We're gonna have. I'll tell you. Let's start off with a good old sing-along gospel. What do you say? I'll fly away.
Yeah.
Some glad morning when this life is o'er, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away, oh, I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away.
Go, go.
When the shadows of this life have grown, I'll fly away. Like a bird from Christmas it's flown, I'll fly away. Oh, I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to a home where joys never end. I'll fly away, oh, I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away.
Claudia, take it off.
What am I supposed to do?
When I die, tell them about it.
I'm going to die one day.
That's right.
We're getting close too, but David.
Closer to
Look
what?
at us. Look at us.
Yeah.
That's a lot closer than the last time I seen you, and you are too. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I tell you, I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly. Oh,
celebrating
Family.
one of classic
Leadership. Accountability. It's time for a leader we can trust. Terry Frank. A hard-working, business-minded leader who understands that tax dollars aren't free. They come from people like you and me. As Anderson County Mayor, Terry Frank will manage our budget with no tax increases, is committed to shrinking local debt, and will operate an open, responsive, efficient, friendly government that works for you and not against you. Terry Frank is a proven leader who loves Anderson County and will give her all as we work together to protect and nurture all that is good in this great place we call home. Terry Frank for Anderson County Mayor.
We treat you like family at RMG.
If you have scrap metal, Rome Metals will pay you cold hard cash on the spot. Junk cars, we buy them. Ferrous and non-ferrous metal, we buy that too. Aluminum cans, you bet. We can also arrange pickup for industrial customers. Rome Metals is located just off Highway 27 between Herman and Rockville. Open 8 till 4 weekdays and 8 till noon on Saturdays, the 11th and the 25th.
Here at Secret City, not only do we have a great selection of new Chrysler products, but also a great selection of pre-owned General Motors products. How about this? A 2011 Buick LaCrosse CXL, 13,000 miles. Or how about this? A 2010 Chevy Tahoe LT 4x4, only 12,000 miles. Or a 2011 GMC Yukon XL leather loaded. Or how about a 2010 Chevy cargo van, several in stock. Don't make a $2,000 mistake over a 12-minute drive. Shop Secret City Chrysler Dodge Jeep today.
Kaz Walker products still available at Ciderville Music, 2836 Clinton Highway.
We've got Superderm Saves, $7 a jar. We've got a white cap book for $8.95.
And East Tennessee legend, Kaz Walker.
We've got my life history book on sale for $11.95. Kaz Walker video for $19.95.
I'm Tim Isbell, Anderson County Commissioner, and I'm asking for your vote for Anderson County Mayor. Imagine the possibilities when we work together. When we work together to create opportunities for our future. From day one as Anderson County Mayor, I will use my experience as County Commissioner and an Anderson County business owner to let the world know Anderson County is open for business. We will develop partnerships within our chambers of commerce, our municipalities, and form an alliance with the private sector. We will make sure our existing businesses have every resource they need to expand and succeed. We are a community uniquely positioned to make this happen. Vote Tim Isbell for County Mayor.
Welcome back to Kaz Walker Ciderville Farm and Show. We got you back, David. We got you back in here, don't we?
Yes, and I'm glad to be here. I had a nice trip last week, but I'm glad to be home.
We're glad to have you too. Always
Thank
glad
you.
to have you.
Thank you.
Hello, Gail.
Hi, Don.
Been to Nashville, hadn't you?
I have.
You have a good trip?
I had a great trip. Had a fun time.
You know, I've been thinking of something this week that David said last week about Ken Bonham said about Luke. It's really struck me as I thought about it all week. You know, we've lost a lot of people that's been on the show. Kathy Cross is one of them, Sunshine Slim, and Robbie that worked out at Ciderville. Just a lot of people have left. And what he said really did stick to. We've all lost loved ones, mothers, fathers, and everything. He said, don't think of them in the past, but think of them in the future. And I got to thinking, what a great statement that is, because you know, we're going to see them again. We're going to see them again, and that'll be a glorious day because we all have loved so many people that's left us. But we're going to be there again, and we'll get to see them again. Think of them in the future. Ken, that was a great statement you made. We're going to start out with our sponsors here because that's what makes it possible. Start out with Tom Behan, the mayor of Oak Ridge, and he'll definitely sell you a home, won't he, David?
Oh, he will, I'm telling you.
And there's a lot of homes for sale right now at good prices, good interest rates and everything. And you know, he's got that slogan. He says, Mama don't allow. He likes that song, but Tom Behan said, be sure to buy it anyway. Go see him for all your real estate needs, and he'll definitely help you. Go ahead.
Riverview Grill, located at 1625 Oak Ridge Highway in Clinton. They're now serving jambalaya and gumbo on Friday nights. They have live music on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 9 p.m. and the best banana pudding in the world.
Because they call it Gales.
That's right. Absolutely.
Who are we going with, David?
We're going to go with Provision Eye Care, Don. They're right next door to us. Provision Eye Care. If that sounds a little strange to you, that's because it's a new business. Well, it's kind of new and kind of old.
Both together.
It's both together because it's in the same building, has some of the same people that Ridge Optical had before. So their closing just created a place for a brand new business. And we'd like for you to go in and visit with them, meet those new folks over there. They have, like I said, they have some of the very same people in there. Ken Wheeler, Dr. Kenneth Wheeler, is the optician. Is that the right way to say that? Okay, see, I have a hard, I wash my tongue today and I can't do a thing with it. Edna Edwards is the new owner over there, one of the new owners. And I tell you what, those are really nice people and they will treat you right. Go in, see their new line of frames, introduce yourself to them, tell them you've seen it on Ciderville.
Thank you, David. And I'm going to Quality Auto Sales. That's Richard Burris, located on the Tri-County Boulevard. You know, David, they've got some fine automobiles.
Well, they do. I was over by there the other day.
Trucks, motorcycles, four-wheelers, and even golf carts. Matter of fact, David West went down to Luke's funeral the other day, and he passed by there and said, man, he had a load of cars. I tell you what, he has got them. And he's a good person. He's honest and reliable. He'll put you in the right car, right fit for you, whatever your price range is. Be sure to go down there and tell him we sent you. And remember the name, Quality Auto Sales.
Diversified Electric, located in Lafayette Drive here in Oak Ridge. They're electrical contractors, do residential and commercial. And you're going to tell us what all they have, Don?
Yeah, Joe McCarty grew up here in Oak Ridge, and he's been in business since 1981. And he does fast service calls, panel upgrades, free estimate, residential and commercial, rewiring, remodeling, new construction, telephone and cable installation, and also he has an emergency repair service at night. So if you want to call him, something happens, he'll be glad to come out and help you.
It's good to know.
And you know what? He's your #1 electric person in this area. Don't use anybody else, and remember the name, Diversified Electric. We'll go over to you.
All right, I'm going to go to Rainbow Florist. They have some of the prettiest flowers up there. I went up the other day on Valentine's Day and bought my wife a dozen of yellow roses. Beautiful, beautiful bouquet. And I walked around the store some and looked at some of the things that they have up there, the gift items and all that sort of thing. They've got several big refrigerated cases. That
they have it, yeah, they sure do.
And they keep a great variety of fresh flowers there. Something I'd like to kind of run past you here. A lot of people nowadays are not using flowers in the traditional way that we used to. Very oftentimes you'll see where someone has passed away, and in the obituary it might mention that in lieu of flowers that you can make a donation to your favorite charity or something of that sort. Well, the old traditional way of doing things here in East Tennessee was to send flowers. Same as somebody was in the hospital. Same as if somebody was sick, or if your girlfriend or your wife, that's the way that you sort of made up with them, or it's a way that you had of showing them that you cared. And I would suggest that maybe at least on this one thing, you might want to think about going back to the old way of doing it, go back to the old-fashioned way. Because flowers mean a lot to people. They really do. It brightens people's day. There's something about live flowers, cut flowers, that really brightens a person's day. So give that a little bit of thought. If you've kind of got into the same groove that I have and doing other things instead of sending flowers, why don't you think about that a little bit and try it the other way, see how much happiness you bring. Don, I'll go to you, but Rainbow Florist, they're right across the street from Methodist Medical Center. Robert Taylor, Maggie Carroll, they'll take care of you if you go in there.
Thank you, David. I'm going to Fox Paint and Body Shop. You know him well, Wayne Fox over there.
Wayne's a great
home
guy.
of quality, work at fair prices. I tell you, if you have a collision, like we say each week, certainly hope you don't. He will handle that from the bottom to the top. He will get you a rental car if your insurance calls for it. He'll make that hard thing seem easy. And when you get your car, you'll be proud of it. And remember the name, Fox Paint and Body Shop. That's on Midway Lane here in Oak Ridge.
C&D Tire Service, located at 105 Fairbanks Road here in Oak Ridge. Gerald Moore is the owner. They have new, used, retread tires. They do mounting, balancing, any kind of repairs that you might need. And they're home of the Kumo tire, David.
That's the poor man's Michelin.
And you've got a set of them.
I got a set of them. And let me tell you something. Those things really ride good, and they have tremendous life. You can't, if you looked at mine, you couldn't tell that I've even drove them. And I've got about 45,000 miles on
Can't beat that, can you?
No, you can't. No, absolutely not.
Who you going to, David?
Don, I'm going to go to Peter's Jewelers. I've got them tonight. I really am glad that I do because I like to talk about Peter's Jewelers.
You used to be a jeweler.
I used to be a jeweler, and I know a little bit about that business that they're in. These are some great folks, and I know for a fact that they're honest. I do business with them myself. I don't have the equipment to do some of the work that I used to do, so if I need things done, I go to Peter's Jewelers and have it done. I've sold them scrap gold. Got better prices for it than I could have got from my suppliers, people that I do business with. So anything that you might have any business to do with the jewelry store, I'd like to recommend that you try Peter's Jewelers. Go in, tell them that we sent you, look at their line of fine jewelry, and talk to Shane Peters. He's the manager up there. It's right here on the Oak Ridge Turnpike, Peter's Jewelers in the Manhattan Place.
Thank you, David. I'm going right here to the Grove Center, to the Mayberry Barber Shop. They call that the Grove Barber and Style Shop. That's Daisy over there. I tell you, and she's looking for another barber over there. So if you've got a beautician's license or barber license, go in and see her and tell her you need a job. She'll put you to work, won't she, Gail? And I tell you what, go see her. She'll do you a good job. She always takes care of David West, makes him look good, don't she?
Yeah, he looks a lot better.
He looks better, don't he?
Yeah.
Remember the name, Grove Barber and Style Shop, right here in the Grove Center Shopping Center for your convenience.
We have Mays Plumbing and Repair and John Wheeler Construction Company. They do backhoe and bobcat work, do patios, driveways, sidewalks, retaining walls, waterproofing, sewer lines, any kind of drainage problems that you might have. If you'll give them a call, they'll be glad to come in, do an estimate and furnish references.
Take care of you, won't they, Gail? Go over to you, David.
Don, have you ever had anything happen around the house, maybe in, say, in the bathroom or the kitchen or something, and you needed a part, and you go down to the hardware store, and you say, well, you've got this, and I've got it tore down, and I need a part for it. And they'll say, well, what kind of part do you need? Well, I don't really know, but it looks like this, and it's kind of rounds around like that, and what happens
all the time.
Yeah, and what happens to you when you go into a big box store like that?
Can't find anybody.
No, you can't even find nobody to talk to. I'll tell you where you can. I'll tell you where you can find those parts, and that's at Downtown Hardware, right here in Oak Ridge. They're over on Illinois Avenue. One of the reasons that I know that you can find those parts is they've been there since 1955.
Long time.
That is a long time. They've got a lot of experience in the hardware business. They know what they're doing. They're very friendly. They'll take care of you. I tell you what, you go in and you tell them what you want, tell them what it is that it does, and they'll figure out the rest of it for you and send you home with the right part. I guarantee it.
And I'm going, guess where, David?
Are you going across the Green Bridge?
I sure am. Over in Gail's neck of the woods over there, I'm going to Advanced Transmission. I tell you, over 25 years experience with 1,200 shops nationwide. Nationwide warranty, 24-hour towing service, free computer scan, free road test, military and senior citizen, and you can't go wrong with that, can you?
No, sir.
And then they've got another business. They've got one, they want to talk about the tackle box over there. And I tell you what, it's down in Kingston, and you know what they said, David?
What's that?
They've got more live bait than anybody. They've got more than you do, they said.
What about that?
They've got it, and they got lures. They've got anything you need for the fishermen. They're the fisherman's choice.
Reckon they got more live bait than Ken Bonham, huh?
I don't know. He might have more than they do. You never know. Remember, if you need you fishermen out there, there might be some night fishermen too.
Could be.
Go see them down to Tackle Box. That's in Kingston. We'll go over to you, Gail.
Okay, we have Mountain Pizza located on Tri-County Boulevard in Alder Springs. They make any kind of pizza that you might want. Everything is fresh daily. They have chicken baskets and fish baskets and soup of the day. And they got a 98% rating from the health department, which is excellent.
Well, that's excellent.
What would a chicken want with a basket?
I don't know what
chicken and fries.
Maybe to be eaten.
Well, could be. I don't know. Hey, Don, I'm not going to let you get ahead of me. I'm going across the bridge, too.
One more time.
One more time. I'm going over to Clinton Mufflers and Tires. You go across that green bridge, turn off on Highway Drive, and there it is. At 254 Highway Drive, you will find Clinton Mufflers and Tires. Brakes, shocks, struts, anything that you need to do the front end of your car, and any other mechanical needs that you might have, they'll take care of that too. Don, what kind of alignment machine have they got?
They call that the Hunter Alignment System, the nationwide best alignment machine that we got.
It's given up to be the very best alignment machine, and not only that, Dennis Burris and his crew knows how to run that thing too.
Good friend of David's.
Yeah, I know. I know they are. Clinton Mufflers and Tires, Highway Drive, South Clinton. Go in and tell them that Don Bell sent you over.
That's right. Tell him I sent you. Me and Dave, all of us sent him over there. And I'm going to somebody we know well, been with us for a long time, David McNeely with Creative Carpet and Tile. Their offerings are vinyl, hardwood, laminate, ceramic tile with sales, service, and installation at its best. Dudley and Smoles do that. I've seen their work firsthand, David, through the school system, do some great work. They carry all kinds of carpet. Tell them what they have, Gail.
They have Caristan, which is the Cadillac of carpet, and they're the only dealership in this area that carries it. So if you need carpet for your home or office, you need to go check this one out.
Check them out, right? Who's going to Gail?
We're going to Second Chance Retail Store here in Grove Center. They have a ministry that helps with food programs and rehab programs. They have new and used clothing, shoes, furniture, housewares. They're open Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 5, and Sunday from 12 to 5.
And I'll tell you, we've got one right here. It just came on board a while back. It's Monster Works, and that's Jeff Tolson. He's one of our musicians up there playing the mandolin. He's the production manager. Tell them a little bit about their offerings down there.
Well, Jeff used to be a starving musician. You know, you've heard a lot about starving musician. He used to be a starving musician until they got this going. Now, he's not that way anymore. They're up in the Grove, no, not the Grove Center, but
Jackson Square.
Jackson Square at 207 Broadway. You want to go up there and see Jeff, and they do all kinds of stuff. They embroider shirts, they personalize anything, any kind of signs that you might need for your business. These folks will treat you right. They've got a very fast turnaround, 7 days at the most. Go in there and see them. They have an art department and a quality printing right on the premises, so go on in and see Monster Works for all your T-shirts, signs, banners, or embroidery needs.
They do it all, and Jeff will greet you at the door. He won't even scare you.
And he'll get, hey, let me tell you one more thing. This is the most important part of this whole thing. You go in there, and they will give you a free shirt or a hat when you place an order.
You can't beat that, can you?
No, sir.
Well, right now, get your hands together. We're going to the stage. Give Bill Shannon a big hand.
Oh, thank you, Don. Thank you. Glad to be here, and we've been up here a while, ain't we? I got my band with me back here, Ken Bonham.
Yeah, we got.
And Big Mike back here on the bass. Here we go, boys. I've got a good job in a great town and a cool set of friends. I'm a new kind of cowboy, they say. I drive a Mustang in the fast lane. I keep pace with the times. I shouldn't be feeling this way. I've got an old-fashioned broken heart, complete with old-fashioned tears. I'm lonesome and blue and longing for you. Oh, how I wish you were here. I've got a hurt that can't be erased over love that can't be replaced. This modern day cowboy is falling apart. I've got an old-fashioned broken heart. This isn't like me, it just ain't my style to let my emotions show. If I'm so together, please tell me why I'm feeling so out of control. I've got an old-fashioned broken heart, complete with old-fashioned tears. I'm lonesome and blue and yearning for you. Oh, how I've got a hurt that can't be erased over love that can't be replaced. This modern day cowboy is falling apart. I've got an old-fashioned broken heart. Oh, thank you very much. Boy, we got a treat for you coming up right now. Going to get a good instrumental by none other than David West.
Whoa.
You are the star of this show, aren't you? You ought to play something every once in a while. You know? David West and Ken Bonham, they're going to play one called Missed It. I mean, Miss It.
Listen, I'm so glad you can get me on your portion.
I'm glad to get you up here.
I can't never get on my portion. We do this for Owen Richardson. He watches our show, and of course, he's a good friend of Ellie White. And Judge Buddy Scott watches this show.
All right.
We're going to do it for him, Little Misty. Thank you, Bill. I'll tell you right now, if we get the microphone back up, we're going to bring him up here. You pull on off. You pull on off turn. Get up your high there, Bill. You know what? Hey, Bill, you know what I think?
What's that?
I think Cass Walker would be proud of us.
He would.
Tell him what you're going to do.
Whoa, always get lucky. Yeah. I'd say that. I've had good luck and bad luck, and no luck is true, but I always get lucky with you. I've been turned on and turned down when the bars close at 2. I always get lucky with you. I keep 2 strikes against me most all of the time, And when it's down to a phone call, I minus a dime. There's been good days and bad days, but when the day is through, I always get lucky with you. Oh, do it again, Ken. I keep 2 strikes against me most all of the time. When it's down to a phone call, I minus a dime. There's been good days and bad days, but when the day is through, I always get lucky with you. Yes, I always get lucky with you. Thank you.
What? We're gonna switch the furniture around, and while they're switching, I've got a few announcements. Louis Bluey Festival we did this fall with one of the greatest friends I ever had, Charlie Collins, and he passed away just a few weeks ago. And his sister, Linda, watches this show every Saturday night. She said, "Thank God for this show." And Charlie worked on the Grand Ole Opry the night before he died. He worked on the Grand Ole Opry on Saturday night and died on Sunday morning. He's one of the greatest friends. We got to work Louis Bluey with him, you know, up there. And it was such a great show. So, Linda, the whole show is for you, and we got some other people here. We've got Brenda Sue and Kyler we're going to do this for. And also, all the folks at the Christenbury Clinic, and that's Kathy Tyndall, that's with a C, and Phoebe. All the folks up there at the Christenbury Clinic, this whole show's for you tonight. We've got so many people here. And, you know, a lot of people didn't know it, but Charlie Collins was talking about a while ago, worked with Roy Acuff for many, many years. So, I mean, that was a good fiddle player and a great loss. We got a fellow right here we're going to bring up and let him, him and his wife, come up here. What have you got on your mind tonight?
My wife just had a birthday today.
Did she?
Yeah, I'm going to let her sing a song with me now.
Get
We're
up
going to
here
sing a
real
big
close,
song.
Why? Patty Cole, put your big hand for him.
No, she does. She done made it. Well, if anyone could find
Get born to smile, can't it?
true love gives a girl and boy, we could, you and I.
And if anyone could ever say that true love is here to stay, we could, you and I.
and thank the Lord that all is right. We could, you and I. Oh, we could, you and I.
Good job, our birthday girl. Good job. Come up here, Larry DeMarcus. We've got fans everywhere watching this show. And I heard you playing some steel guitar licks just then.
And I said I was hunting it.
You was hunting it. You know, there's some people in the store, I believe it's today. It's today, yeah. Some people from Ohio. And they looked up there and saw your picture with John Goodman.
John Goodman, yeah.
And I said, he used to work with Blues Brothers. We still do sometimes.
When I get a chance.
Yeah, and so he was bragging on you. So what you got picked for us tonight?
We're going to do Merle Haggard.
Boy, don't you get a lot of comments on this show? Everywhere you go, people see you on this show.
All over the country. I will dedicate this song to my nephew down in, he's in Warner Robins, Georgia, and I'm going to dedicate this to him and his beautiful wife, Kathy, down there in Warner Robins. They're watching right now.
We're so honored to have you here. Let's give him a big hand. Cheer for Larry DeMarcus.
I've been throwing horseshoes over my left shoulder. I've spent most all my time searching for that four-leaf clover. Yet you run with me, chasing that rainbow. Honey, I love you too. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made for the whole wide world to sing. It never gets old, it only grows. Losing makes me sorry, but you say, honey, don't you worry. Honey, I love you too. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music that God made for the whole wide world to sing. It never gets old, it only grows. Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, don't you worry. Honey, I love you too. That's the way love goes. Honey, I love you too. That's the way love goes. Got through.
Great job. I tell you what, I never hear that song without I think of Luke. One day he just run in, Luke Bannon, passed away on us last week, and we just loved him so much, and he's going to be so missed. But he came into Ciderville one day, Larry, and he says, "Get your banjo." He said, "Grab your banjo right quick. We're going to do a song." And that's what we did. Went back there, and he showed me how to play that, and we recorded it on one of our
This is
CDs.
all I could get through it. I've been so nervous all week, I could thread a sewing machine and it running.
I got one out there. We'll bring it in. Come on up here, Claudia.
Hey,
get up here. Get up here. Come on around here. Y'all get up here while
Yeah.
we're talking about our friend Luke. One of the greatest. He's one of the finest people.
He was wonderful.
He and I went on so many trips, and sometimes we'd take the old routes back and stop and see all the old landmarks where he used to travel and everything.
Yes.
But anyhow, we're glad to have you with us tonight.
Glad to be
You've
with
been
you.
off a few weeks. I heard you had a big show last Friday night, big promotion, big show.
I mean, hopefully we was able to help a lady and her family. We had some catastrophic medical bills, and
boy, I tell you what.
I'll tell you what, I was impressed with the Claxton community.
Okay.
You know, they came in and
who this fella with the black suit? Turn him around here where we can see. Hey,
Abraham.
Hey, Abraham, they're looking at your best side. Give up here, show them the
Larry
other side.
thinks his name is.
You're on television. Yeah. This is it right here.
Joseph. He thought he was Joseph.
You introduce him and take over, okay?
Oh, this is my little buddy, Stephen Phillips, and we're going to sing a song. I guess you need to drop that down there for me, Stephen.
I'll get it for you. Just go ahead,
Okay.
Stephen, you get ready.
Speaking of people that have passed,
Sit down so
I'm going to sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Okay.
It was an old Judy Garland song, but my daughter sang this at a funeral about a year ago, Monday, and it was for a very precious young girl that was her friend. She was 20 years old, and she passed away, and this was her favorite song. So, and remembering like Luke and other people, and I just had a feeling that somebody needed to hear this song, and I just need to sing it. So, okay, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and I even had to bring me a cheat sheet a little bit in case my mind leaves me. Yeah. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a place that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies all blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me.
I tell you, that's good. We're going to try to get you back up here in a few minutes. I heard glass breaking out there in my watch crystal. That was good, Claudia. I tell you what. That was it. Come up here, Billy Wright, and tell what you got on your mind.
Hey, I got a song I wrote called Tomorrow. I hadn't done it in quite a
Get
while
another
since a
great
kid.
record.
We never rehearsed it, but maybe me and Larry did one time a long time ago. But you say that you're leaving tomorrow. Tomorrow is just another day. You tell me you won't be back tomorrow, but for me, tomorrow's another day. Oh, tomorrow, that's what you tell me. I just won't stand in your way. You tell me you won't be back tomorrow, but for me, tomorrow's another day. Sometimes a man needs a woman. Sometimes a woman needs a man. Sometimes a man takes a walk. Sometimes a woman takes all she can. Oh, tomorrow, that's what you tell me. I just won't stand in your way. You tell me you won't be back tomorrow, but for me, tomorrow's another day. One more time. What you tell me, I just won't stand in your way. You tell me you won't be back tomorrow, but for me, tomorrow's another day. But for me, tomorrow's another day. Appreciate it. All right.
I'm Tim Isbell, Anderson County Commissioner, and I'm asking for your vote for Anderson County Mayor. Imagine the possibilities when we work together. When we work together to create opportunities for our future. From day one as Anderson County Mayor, I will use my experience as County Commissioner and an Anderson County business owner to let the world know Anderson County is open for business. We will develop partnerships within our chambers of commerce, our municipalities, and form an alliance with the private sector. We will make sure our existing businesses have every resource they need to expand and succeed. We are a community uniquely positioned to make this happen. Vote Tim Isbell for County Mayor.
Hi, I'm CJ from 106.1 The River here at Secret City Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Now I'm with Georgia and JB Phillips of Claxton, and they recently purchased this 2011 Grand Cherokee Overland. Now tell me, how was your experience here at Secret City?
Excellent. The service was great.
We're just like family. If you come once, you'll come again.
Well, there you go. Be treated like family here at Secret City Chrysler Dodge Jeep. They're on the Turnpike across from Methodist Medical Center in Oak Ridge. Secret City Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Stop in today.
Ciderville Music has strings, harmonicas, guitar cables, and drumsticks, $3 each.
Ciderville Music has Martin guitars cheaper than anyone and a big selection.
Guitars $29.95.
There's a goat in my boat.
Ciderville Music has paddle boats.
Drive a little and save a lot.
That's Ciderville Music, 2836 Clinton Highway. Phone 615-945-3595.
We've got deals that will knock your pants off.
We treat you like family at RMG.
If you have scrap metal, Rome Metals will pay you cold hard cash on the spot. Junk cars, we buy them. Ferrous and non-ferrous metal, we buy that too. Aluminum cans, you bet. We can also arrange pickup for industrial customers. Rome Metals is located just off Highway 27 between Herman and Rockville. Open 8 till 4 weekdays and 8 till noon on Saturdays, the 11th and the 25th.
Family, leadership, accountability. It's time for a leader we can trust. Terry Frank, a hard-working, business-minded leader who understands that tax dollars aren't free. They come from people like you and me. As Anderson County Mayor, Terry Frank will manage our budget with no tax increases, is committed to shrinking local debt, and will operate an open, responsive, efficient, friendly government that works for you and not against you. Terry Frank is a proven leader who loves Anderson County and will give her all as we work together to protect and nurture all that is good in this great place we call home. Terry Frank for Anderson County Mayor.
We need a big old car. Well, our family is growing. We better call Ray.
If you need a car, call Ray Files Used Cars, home of guaranteed financing. With over 40 years in the car business and more than 4 acres of used car inventory, chances are Ray Files Used Cars will have just what you want. Ray Files Used Cars, 2011 Charles G. Severs Boulevard, just off of I-75 at exit 122, right across from the Ford store. Ray Files Used Cars.
You always get more at Ray Files Used Cars.
Welcome back to Kaz Walker Ciderville Farm and Home Show. We're having a good show, David.
I tell you, we've got a good show going and got more coming.
We sure do. I want to say a big hello to Brother Glenn Ellis at Central Baptist Church. Watches the show. We appreciate him watching. Good church there. And start out with Tom Behan. He's the mayor of Oak Ridge, and he'll sell you a home, David.
He will, I'm telling you.
And you've seen a lot of homes for sale, haven't you?
Oh, in every neighborhood.
And a lot of good prices, Gail. I'm telling you, if you're looking for a home, go see Tom Behan. He'll definitely help you out. We'll go to you, Gail.
We have Riverview Grill located at 1625 Oak Ridge Highway in Clinton. They're now serving jambalaya and gumbo on Friday nights. They have live music on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 9 o'clock. And the best banana pudding in the world.
He sure is.
Gail's banana pudding.
Who are we going to talk about, David?
I'm going to talk about Rainbow Florists. They're right straight across the street. No. Let me jump back up here. I could have went back and got it next time maybe, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to talk about Provision Eye Care. They're right here close to us, Don.
Right next door.
Right next door. We could knock a hole in the wall and be right over there and get up in that chair in a minute and get our eyes all examined. Of course, we might be in jail
be in trouble
a little bit later. What a great place that is. It's an old business and a new business. And by that I mean they closed out as Oak Ridge Optical, opened right back up as Provision Eye Care. Got some of the same personnel over there, same doctor. So go over and see them. Tell them we sent you over there. Tell you, you will be glad you did.
And I'm going to Quality Auto Sales. That's Richard Burris down on the Tri-County Boulevard, David. Man, they've got so many cars down there. Have you ever seen so many cars? You've been down there.
Yeah, I was down there today. Yeah, he's got a bunch of cars.
And if he hadn't got it in stock, he'll put a locator out there and find you exactly what you want. Honesty and integrity is the name of the game. And remember the name, Quality Auto Sales.
Diversified Electric, they're electrical contractors here in Oak Ridge on Lafayette Drive. They do residential and commercial. And Don, they're friends of yours, and you're going to tell us some more about them.
Tell a little bit about Diversified Electric since 1981. That's Mr. Joe McCarty. He set up his business here, folks, and I tell you, he rewired my house down there and did an excellent job on it. I'm telling you, he sends his men out. He comes out, checks on the job, makes sure it's done right, and he stands behind what he does. Remember, folks, he's your #1 electric person in this whole area. He will come and take care of your business. Don't use anybody else. See Joe McCarty for those needs. Go over to you, Dave.
If you don't know your jeweler, if you don't know jewelry, you better know your jeweler. That's an old saying, and it's very, very true. Don has a ring on that they fixed for him up there at Peter's Jewelers.
It was my dad's, and they fixed it up for him.
Yeah,
Sure did.
They did a great job, and at a very reasonable price. Peter's Jewelers, they're located in the Manhattan Place right here in Oak Ridge. Do a wonderful job. on jewelry repair, clock repair, watch repair, but they also have a tremendous line of fine jewelry, 14 karat, 10 karat jewelry, and watches. They have anything that you might would want in the jewelry line, they've got it. And these are honest people. I do business there myself, and I would recommend that anybody that I know go there and do business. Peter's Jewelers, they're in the Manhattan Place, right here in Oak Ridge.
Thank you, David. And I'm going to Fox Paint and Body Shop. Well, I tell you, Wayne's a good guy. He's a home of quality work at fair prices. If you have a collision, like we say, hope you don't, but he will make that. He'll make it right, won't he, David?
Yeah,
He'll take care of it from the bottom to the top.
Well, it's a complicated process, and don't ever think that insurance companies are your friend. They're not.
No, they'll want to use an inferior part on there.
They'll want to use a part made in China or something like that. You've got to have somebody who will be your advocate, somebody that will stand up for you. And that's what Wayne Fox will do.
He's definitely a good guy. I tell you, go see him for those needs. Remember the name, Fox Paint and Body Shop. Go over to you.
C&D Tire Service, located on Fairbanks Road here in Oak Ridge. Gerald Moore is the owner. They do new, used, and retread tires. They do mountings, balancing, any kind of repair that you might need. And David, they're home of the Kumo tire.
Poor man's Michelin. I love them.
You got to see it. Who are you going to, David?
I'm going to go to Downtown Hardware. You could talk all night, or you could just talk a few minutes. It's all the same difference. These are great people. They have a fine line of hardware stuff. Anything that you need in the line of hardware, they've got it. If they don't have it, they'll get it, and they'll get it quick for you. Downtown Hardware on Illinois Avenue. Roger Clary, Ann Bratton, and Josh Gibson's man.
Thank you, Dave. Don't forget the grill now, the Holland Grill, $100 off if you go in there and mention it on here.
Yeah, all you got to do is just say Ciderville, and it'll save you $100 on this grill.
Sure will. And I'm going to the Mayberry Barber Shop. They call it the Grove Barber and Style Shop here. And I tell you, they do fine haircuts, friendly atmosphere, and their Daisy's just such a nice person. No appointments necessary. They cut David West's hair, and he is satisfied with it. He told me I'm satisfied.
Oh, he looks so much better.
He's been back 2 or 3 times, and he just loves Daisy. She's doing a good job making him look good, isn't she, Gil?
Oh, he looks so much better.
Grove Barber and Style. Go see him. We'll go over to you.
Okay, we have Mays Plumbing and Repair and John Wheeler Construction. They do backhoe and bobcat work, do patios, driveways, sidewalks, retaining walls, waterproofing, sewer lines, and any kind of drainage problems that you might have. If you give them a call, they'll be glad to come and give an estimate and furnish references.
They've done work for me, and they're good people. Over to you, Dave.
They are. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to go across the bridge.
You going across there?
I'm going across the bridge. Clinton Mufflers and Tires, they're over on Highway Drive. Go to the big, big, big red light there in Clinton. Go across the Green Bridge. Go out there and find Highway Drive. Turn right on Highway Drive. And then you're going to find Clinton Mufflers and Tires there on the right on the corner. Brake, shock, struts, anything at the front end of that car. They'll take care of it for you. Dennis Burris, Murray Burris, tell them we sent you in, and they'll tighten the lug nuts back up good.
Well, I'm going to Advanced Transmission. You know where that's at? That's across the Green Bridge too over there. I'll tell you what they.
I got over there.
You got over there first. We messed up somewhere, but we'll name them off here anyway.
I don't care. As long as I got there first.
That's right. Nationwide warranty, 24-hour towing service, foreign and domestic transmissions. They do it all over there. Free computer scan, free road test, military and senior citizen discounts. Go over and see them. And David, they've got the tackle box over there, which is another down in Kingston. More live bait, as they say, than anybody. They've got it down there. Go see them, right, David? Lures, everything.
Got the whole
Fisherman's Choice. Go down and see them down there. Go over to you, Gail.
Okay, we have Mountain Pizza located on Tri-County Boulevard in Oliver Springs. They make all kinds of pizzas. Everything's made fresh daily. They have chicken baskets, fish baskets, soup of the day. They have a big screen TV and one of the cleanest places you could find to eat. They got a 98% rating from the health department.
That's good, Gail. I tell you what. And I guess are you finished up over there, David? We've messed up somewhere, but
I ain't said nothing about Monster.
Well, let's just hold on to the end. I've got a couple more. I'm going to Creative Carpet and Tile. That's David McNeely on the west end of Oak Ridge. Vinyl, hardwood, laminate, ceramic tile, sales, service, and installation. And what have they got, Gail?
They have Karastan, which is the Cadillac of carpet. And they're the only dealership in this area that has it. So if you need carpet for your home, business, you need to go check this one out.
That's definitely right, isn't it? And who are we going to there, Gail?
To Bob's Washboard Laundromat, located here in Grove Center. They're open 7 days a week from 8 to 9 o'clock. They offer free soap on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And on Saturdays and Sundays, you get free coffee and donuts.
You can't beat that, can you?
Right.
And I'm going to Monster Works up at Jackson Square. Jeff Tolson, talk about them, David.
Tell you what, they are up in the historic Jackson Square. They're at 207 Broadway. Go up there and see Jeff. Matter of fact, you can see Jeff tonight. When the camera goes back on the musicians, he's that old big tall boy that's going to be playing a mandolin over there. Does a good job on that and does a good job at Monster Work. Go up and see him. He'll do a good job for you. And I'll tell you what, before David West has a real problem, let's go. Why don't we? I'll let you go back to the stage because I'd love to introduce him.
Go ahead and introduce him, David.
Well, you know, Don, I would absolutely love to introduce a very handsome, debonair banjo player who has been in this area for many, many, many years. The ladies love him.
That's right.
He is just such a. We don't have nobody like that here, ladies and gentlemen. Here's David West.
Thank you. Thank you. The only thing I can say is what a testimony. Here they are. Come up here. Boy, we got them back by popular demand. The Mullins family from Sweetwater, Tennessee. Y'all was up here a while back, and we're so happy to have you back. I'm going to turn it over to you, and you just tell them what you want to do. Just step up there and take over.
Come to sing about Jesus. When I cross over, I will shout and sing. Know my Savior.
Are they close enough? Are they close enough? That's good. Come up here and tell them what you think is another good one there. Tell them.
All right, we're going to have Will sing Help Is On the Way. When you call on Jesus, help is on the way.
City.
This song's called What a Journey. I've been on this road with Jesus for 43 years, and it's been quite a journey, but it's been a good journey. What a journey, what a journey it's been. But the angel of God stood by him and said, fear not, for thine would be lost. What a journey it's been since I met the Master, and Jesus saved me from sin. The journey's been long and I'm nearing the end. What a journey it's been.
Now starting on the journey, here's the going forward. And sometimes my ship sails storm.
But the Lord has kept his promise to never leave me alone. And someday my ship will sail home. What a journey it's been since I met the Master, and Jesus saved me from sin. Well, the journey's been long and I'm nearing the end. What a journey it's been. Well, the journey's been long and I'm nearing the end. What a journey it's been.
I'm Tim Isbell, Anderson County Commissioner, and I'm asking for your vote for Anderson County Mayor. Imagine the possibilities when we work together. When we work together to create opportunities for our future. From day one as Anderson County Mayor, I will use my experience as County Commissioner and an Anderson County business owner to let the world know Anderson County is open for business. We will develop partnerships within our chambers of commerce, our municipalities, and form an alliance with the private sector. We will make sure our existing businesses have every resource they need to expand and succeed. We are a community uniquely positioned to make this happen. Vote Tim Isbell for County Mayor.
Hi, I'm CJ from 1061 The River. Here's what we've got at Secret City Chrysler Dodge Jeep today. How about this? A new 2011 Ram 2500 SLT Crew Cab 4x4 Bighorn starting at $35,488, or a new 2011 Ram 1500 SLT V8 Automatic only $20,988. Or how about this? A new 2011 Ram SLT Quad Cab 4x4 fully loaded only $27,888. Don't make a $2,000 mistake over a 12-minute drive. Visit Secret City Chrysler Dodge Jeep today.
Ciderville Music has strings, harmonicas, guitar cables, and drumsticks, $3 each.
Does Ciderville Music have good prices?
We've got deals that will knock your pants off.
I've got a problem.
Don't buy no cheap guitars. Drive a little and save a lot.
That's Ciderville Music, 2836 Clinton Highway. Phone 615-945-3595.
Like family at RMG.
If you have scrap metal, Rome Metals will pay you cold hard cash on the spot. Junk cars, we buy them. Ferrous and non-ferrous metal, we buy that too. Aluminum cans, you bet. We can also arrange pickup for industrial customers. Rome Metals is located just off Highway 27 between Herman and Rockville. Open 8 till 4 weekdays and 8 till noon on Saturdays, the 11th and the 25th.
Family, leadership, accountability. It's time for a leader we can trust. Terry Frank, a hard-working, business-minded leader who understands that tax dollars aren't free. They come from people like you and me. As Anderson County Mayor, Terry Frank will manage our budget with no tax increases, is committed to shrinking local debt, and will operate an open, responsive, efficient, friendly government that works for you and not against you. Terry Frank is a proven leader who loves Anderson County and will give her all as we work together to protect and nurture all that is good in this great place we call home. Terry Frank for Anderson County Mayor.
We are so happy to be here with you tonight. Just gives our hearts thrill to be here. David, we all week long I've been talking to people, and a lot of people have been bragging about you, and they want to know why you don't do more banjo tunes. I like to say banjo, but they want to know why you don't do more banjo tunes on the show. And
you mean they're not getting enough of me?
They're not getting enough of you. They want you to play just a little bit more. And I'll tell you what, folks, we'll keep talking to him, get him in the mood of doing that. He's a great banjo player. Don't you agree with me? I've got a few requests that I want to do tonight, and these are all very special people. Some of them are friends of mine, some that I've known for many years, and some that I've just met recently, but all of them are loyal listeners to the show. They are here, they're tuned in every Saturday night, and we really want to say thank you so much for doing that. Mitch Henderson, first of all, listens every Saturday night. Thank you, Mitch. We appreciate that. And Amanda Rice. Amanda's been watching us ever since we've been on. That's been 3 years now. So, Amanda, we really appreciate that. Michael Trenum, Rick Trenum, and his wife, Michelle. I almost got that turned around. Ricky and I went to work at Methodist Medical Center at the very same time back in 1984. I was 12 years old at that time. And especially I want to do it for Peanut Palmer. Now, Peanut Palmer will know who he is when he hears this. Wonderful couple that I met today, Mildred and Bob Snow. They watch this show every Saturday night. We certainly appreciate that. Mildred, Bob, thank you so much for doing that. And David, I met a guy the other day that you and I have known for many years. I hadn't seen him in a long time, but I don't know when's the last time you've seen him. Eddie West. And I told Eddie, I said, you need to come over and pick a little on our show. Him and his wife, Janie, you know, they're musicians also. So for Eddie and Janie West, here we are doing a song for you too. Guys, let's do Supper Time. We had a request for that. Do it in the key of D. Many years ago, in days of childhood, I used to play till evening shadows come. Then winding down an old familiar pathway, I heard my mother say at setting sun, come home, it's supper time. The shadows lengthen fast. Come home, it's supper time. We're going home at last. Some of the fondest memories of my childhood are woven around supper time. when my mother used to call from the back steps of the old home place, and she would say, "Come on home, David. It's supper time." Ah, Gene, how I would love to hear that just one more time. But for me, time has woven a realization of a truth that's even more thrilling. And that's when we hear that call from the portals of glory. Come on home now, it's supper time. And then God's children meet, sit around the table with the Lord Almighty Himself at the greatest supper time of them all. Come home, home, it's supper time. I'll hear those shadows fade. Come home, it's supper time. We're going home at last. We're going home at last. Thank you very much.
We're going to get Jeff here to take right in behind us with little blue suede shoes. Jeff, can you bust it right there?
Oh, they're right here. Well, it's a 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go. Well, don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do the thing, lay off of my blue suede shoes. You can knock me down, step on my face, and my name all over the place. Do anything that you want to do. Honey, ain't off my shoe. Well, don't you step on my blue suede shoe. You can do anything, lay off my blue suede shoe. Come on, Dave. For the money and 2 for the show. 3 to get ready. Now don't get go. Well, don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do a thing, lay off of my blue suede shoes. Yeah, it's a blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes. You can do a thing, lay off of my blue suede.
Hey, fine. Get in here, Cody, and give us a little bit of Wayfarer Stranger. What about
All right.
that?
Let's go, Stephen.
Hit him there, Stephen.
I am a poor, wayfaring stranger, a-traveling through this world of sin. There is no sickness, no toils, nor danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm a-going there to see my Father. I'm a-going there no more to roam. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. Go ahead, Larry. I know dark clouds will gather around me. I know the way is rough and steep. Peaceful fields lie out before me, where God's redeemed shall ever be. I'm a-going there to see my mama. She said she'd meet me when I would come. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. Stephen. Oh, yeah. I'll soon be through with earthly trials. My body lies in some graveyard. My spirit soared to God the Father. Amazing grace, God's sweet reward. I'm a-going there to see sweet Jesus. He shed his blood. He died for me. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I'm only going. Hallelujah. I'm going home.
Steve, you play so good with that hat on. Come up here, get your kid G, boys. We're going to have a little steel guitar like TJ Alvarez is going to take us home. We've had a wonderful time till we get to see you next Saturday night. May God bless you.